Yo, hello guys, so today I'm going to share some tips for co-op gameplay. Okay, so the first tip is create space for your teammates. Okay, so as you can see here, let me start that back. GK get a ball, so this guy is pressing. So if you go straight forward here, the goalkeeper can't pass the ball, can only go over the top here. If he goes here, then can pass here, but because the momentum is a bit nerfed now, so the defender can quickly turn. So if it goes here, it can quickly goes here, cut up the passing lanes here. So ideally, when you're using this player here, you go wide here. That way you separate this group and this group, okay, on this right side and this middle side. That way the GK have the space to give the ball straight here if there's defenders go here, okay. If the defenders go straight here, then he can go here, better angle, okay. This angle is a little bit closer to this defender, so here is the better angle. You can see here the GK also had the same idea to go here, give pass here, but because you can see the defender here going quickly to get here, so the momentum is not that much now, so it can turn quickly. So ideally give the space here in the middle here, right? So that's unfortunate, but ideally you want to give that space to your teammates here. Okay, consider goal here. No worries, we learn from our mistake. And then here, create space here. I'm switching to Ronaldinho here because if this defenders goes to him, then if I go here, then I'll be left alone over here. There's some space here. If this guy follows me, then this guy will be left alone here, have some time and space to dribble and to find some other guy. Okay, so if you see here, just going straight here, but he pass it back instead of passing it to me here. So I just quickly give the pass back to the player here, making the run forward in the first place. Then this guy here, I noticed this guy here, so I try to give some space here by going inside. Right here, I go inside here, try to get their attention towards me, because usually when you're using that player, your eyesight become focused to the area closer to you. Okay, so if I go here, then he will see me and will focus on me instead of this guy. Okay, so you can see this AI also, because I'm going a bit closer to him, then go forward like that, he also following me instead of going marking here. You can see this orange guy here also trying to cut off the passing lanes to me. Okay, you can see here is following, cutting off passing lanes here, giving the free space over here. All right, and that's a goal. All right, so don't just think about passing option for you, but passing option for your other teammates too. Okay, create some space for them too. You can see here also, when you're playing co-op, try, if you're the leader, try to play possession game or out wide. That way you can switch the flank. Okay, switch to the other flank. Typically the the defender will be concentrated in the middle, so having that option to switch flank give you some space and time to distribute the ball, to dribble a little bit, take some times, okay, and then reset a bit. And this is a good support run to give a passing option here into the space here. And then I'm trying to just support him going forward. You can see here I should have gone into here, but I'm not doing that because I want to support him on this side. Okay, that way I want to go into the space over here, but I'm not just going straight here. I'm just trying to dribble slowly a little bit, just to give him the option to give the ball back if he got stuck over here. Okay, so if I go together with him here, then the space in behind, there's no passing option here, so that's a bit unfortunate. So ideally you want to just follow him a little bit behind, so if he got stuck here, then can pass back to me, and behind here, then I can switch the flank over here. We can see here he stopped, so that's at the point that I decided to go straight into the space here, because then this space is not utilized. So I just go straight here, then he stay back here. Okay, you see this the assistant's trying to tell me to go here, but this space is not utilized, so I'm going here and I can cross the ball. You can see here this red guy with the red cursor here will try to go mark me, to press me. That way give some space here. Okay, so that's why you want to utilize spaces, because it make it harder for the opponent to defend. Okay, switching the flanks here. I can give a through pass here for a cross, but since this guy is going after me, then he has space here to go dribble instead, or the double touch here and try to do a curler or give a through pass here. This is a good idea too, switching the flank. This guy ended up scoring, and we can see here I'm doing a switching of the flank here. I could have passed through here, but I didn't notice that. I didn't expect that the opponent to drag the center back away like this. So I know that co-op we will have a lot of delays and things, so the player switching sometimes can be a bit of a mess, and you can like, maybe this guy thought it is going to switch to this guy and then try to cut off passing lanes here, but switch to this guy instead. So instead of this guy going forward here, this guy going forward here. So usually there will be times that will occur, this kind of thing, where center back will go out of position, but try not to do that. Okay, try not to drag your center back away from this defensive line, especially when the ball is not that high up the pitch. Maybe if it's here, then it's acceptable, but this is a very easy pass here. I didn't expect that, but there's a couple of times that happened during our COOP session. So yeah, try to look for that too, taking advantage of the delays. You can see here I'm just switching the ball with possession game, having the flanks here. Then I have a CF getting into the wing to give a support passing option here, through pass into the space. All right, so with this, ideally if you pass here, you can go inside here. That way this guy will follow you. Okay, will follow this guy, and this gives space for me to like turn around if I can't cross the ball, if I cannot find someone here. And if this guy is just going straight for me, then I can pass back to you for a double touch and score. But ideally you want to go into this half space. But if you go here, it's still okay, but it's limited where you can only cross the ball. It's still okay, because this guy, we also have this guy, okay, to be in the half space. You can see here I could have passed the ball here for the cross, but here is another good option in the half space here for double touch and shooting. But this guy is not controlled by anyone. The AI will tend to get into the box. So in what's it called, in 1v1 game, it's a bit harder to take advantage of this, but in co-op matches, try to use someone inside the half space, okay, because the cutback is very useful here. You see here, because it's a bit deeper, bit inside, cannot control the ball, and not enough time and space, so the defender just quickly get the ball back. We will see another good example later here. And also going forward here, but since he's going that way, so I quickly turn that way because I don't want to crash into him, but I also don't want to go into this space too. Just staying outside of this, inside this half space, so that he can pass the ball back, or if anything happen here, I can get the rebound. You can see here, got lucky there. The rebound goes to me, and then I shoot the ball. All right, here is another example. This guy also understand here, because dribbling is a bit hard now, so ideally you want to pass with your winger back, okay, giving the option this guy instead of running straight forward here, because I can give a true pass here because these are two players, so it's easier, it's more likely for them to intercept the pass. So it's better for this guy to stay in the half space. He goes back, stay in the half space, okay, and then I give the pass to him there. Of course, this if you're playing with fullback, then we can have someone to give the pass to for a cross, okay. Alright, that's free, no one to stop the cross. There's this guy too, can pass to me, back to me too, and then can pass here, then can shoot, okay. But ideally it all starts with this, okay, someone staying in the half space, giving that option for the pass, okay, like dragging the defenders away from me here, okay. So this is very useful a lot of what's it called, teams in real life also have that tactic, staying in the half space, attacking the half space. You can see this another good example of that. Switching the play into the flank, and then the CF going into the wing for the support. Okay, here, and then a pass here. Okay, in the half space here. Oh, you can see someone making the run here. Could have passed straight into the here for a shot. Or can pass it here for a shot. There it goes back. So ideally try to, what's it called, spot this kind of runs. Okay, when you're in the half space, you can also go straight here for the double touch and shoot the ball. Okay, but it's okay. Recycle the ball back and then cross to the far post for that header. I ideally try to take advantage of the half space there. And then this kind of goals is also quite often happening in our session, co-op session. There's a couple of goals, but there's only 2 goals here I've included. Here, switching the play into the wing on the other side. And then, yeah, I got lucky there with the rebound. Here, another one. Someone on the far side. Because with co-op, usually the defending will be out of position a little bit, because players tend to press for the ball. Okay, so there will be someone on that far side for the lofted through pass. Okay, so one more is through when you're using the forward players. Okay, try to get in behind, try to stay on side, but try to get in behind here. And this guy need to be aware of it for a through pass. Try to dribble a little bit, make the space for you to give a pass to. Here should have pass here. Okay, I've given pass here. Here. Okay. Try to dribble a bit. Look for the option to give a through pass to. Here is another good example. I'm just dribbling a little bit, giving me some space and time to look for the run in behind. Here, because these two are offside, I couldn't pass it, so I just dribble a bit, wait a little bit, looking for the time, and then here I see the run. I quickly give a lofted through pass here, okay, because I saw the run here. Okay, so it's over the top, and then we got lucky with the rebound, and that is it. Okay, so this is the restart of the video. And yeah, if you know any other tips that you can share with us, so let us know in the comment section, and hopefully we can improve our gameplay during co-op and have more goals during the co-op session. And with that, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.